Welcome to this exciting clash of cricketing titans. We are live from this venue, and the atmosphere here is absolutely electric. This is John myself, and I will be taking you through all the action ball by ball alongside with some lot of cricketing action from my side that I can share to another thrilling day of cricket. We have got a cracking contest lined up. And there is an appeal from the bowler, and straight umpire signal says that's a wide call. Taking all the big hits, wickets, and turning points. So buckle up for a roller coaster ride. So GI high 23 for the loss of no wickets. And the last ball, we have seen the extras bowled by the bowler Lakshi and Pratyush. Yes, and this could be a free hit signal given by the straight umpire because of the extra. So one more license for the batter to go for a bigger one. Now, Kabir hits the bowler. So for 20 runs, he conceded in his last four deliveries. Couple of deliveries to go. Some extra runs in his over so far. A bit of shorter length for the batter, and this would be a chance for the run out, but he's safe. This is the Sporty Go Under 15 Junior League, and this is a match between Crickingdom versus GIIS Global Indian International School. A big day of cricket awaits in what promises to be a mouth-watering clash. So it's so love to see this great youngsters, performing on a big stage, and this is absolutely a great exposure. Last ball of this over, after conceding a lot of extras, and this one went on a fuller one, but this ball is not going anywhere. So excellent climate and a lovely one to finish off this over. 3 overs got completed. GIS 27 for the loss of no wickets. Started off with the boundary. It's a super shot from this batter, and we are all for a cracking contest. A cool breeze and a great pitch. Perfect conditions for a gripping day of this cricket match. The openers are very well making the way out, and we are moments away to see this last five deliveries. Here comes the flight, one from the bowler. One more with given for the batter to play that wonderful shot. Lakshya A. 9 of 6 and Pratyush S. 12 of 13. So this scoreboard is slightly ticking for these two batters. GIS Global Indian International School so far is going well and good for them. And if you just look about the run rate, 9.60. Bhavya D, the bowler. Oh, this should be some trouble if the non-striker would have gone for that. High octane style. It is the shortest format, but it delivers the biggest fireworks. This T20 cricket at its best. So lovely to see this beautiful match between GIS versus Crickingdom Thunderbolts. Big hitters, clever bowlers, and drama guaranteed. Let the T20 madness begin. First ball went for the boundary, and if you just look about the next few deliveries bowled by Bhavya D, not conceding so many runs, just the couple of two singles matters in this over. Can he get the breakthrough or not? That is the question. One more ball, given a bit of room for the batter to play that shot, shorter length, keeping the length tighter. This time, he's a clever. There is no doubt on that. And now the non-striker is standing for a bit of long time. Now he is taking the responsibility. Fuller one hits hard and straight. Are they going for another run or not? Yes, that's a positive signal from the non-striker. So a couple of runs, which means two to finish off this over. 4 overs got completed. GIS 36 runs for the loss of no wicket. A change in the bowling, but this time this looks very moderate one. GAS has been known for nurturing some fantastic young talent over the years, and they have come into this contest with confidence and discipline. On the other hand, if you just take a look at on Crickingdom Thunderbolts, a name that has grown rapidly in the coaching and grassroots cricket scene, brings in players who are not only technically sound but also aggressive in their approach. No slip, and this is going a little bit of quite a contest. Chance for the run out. There is an appeal. Appeal from the wicketkeeper. Yes, it is. The ball is directly hitting on the stumps, which means this should be a out, run out. Straight umpire is just confirming, but the batter is already walking back to the pavilion. Creek Kingdom Thunderbolts are already celebrating right now. They knows the importance of this wicket. Lakshay was a little bit late to the crease, and the wicketkeeper was so keen on collecting the ball, but straight away the ball is hitting the stumps. It's a direct hit after a long, long time in Creek Kingdom Thunderbolts were trying to get the wicket. They looked sharp. And if you see the last 2 overs, how it went for GIS, rotating the strike very well and punishing the bat balls, the fielding side has been some moderate, but they for the first instinct to get these two batters out to put the brakes on this partnership, expecting this to be a battle of temperament and talent, as both teams have plenty to prove. When we buckle up, this is going to be a fascinating game to watch out. There is no doubt on that. And they came into this contest with confidence and discipline. Now the wicket has been gone. The run out that we have seen 36 for the loss of one wicket right now. Arjun B, the bowler, is bowling his first over in this game. Is going to be a tighter one. David T, the new batter, who comes to the crease right now. A fuller one. Edged, and the ball went straight towards the fielder's area. A single. Pushed nicely. So GIS 37 for the loss of one wicket. When you look at the projected score from here, these two batters has to settle, and stepping out of the crease straight away. One more collapse from the non-strikers end. Unfortunately, that risk is single has to be appear. There is a call that we have seen now from the striker, Diviti, Divit Turakia, and Laksh Agarwal. Laksh Agarwal so far faced 10 deliveries, and Arjun Bandari, Bhavya Dasani, these two bowlers are dealing the proceedings for Crickingdom Thunderbolts. Tight call. They needed this run desperately. Absolutely a fascinating one to watch out. This is from DVT and Lakshay. 5 overs got completed successfully. GIS 40 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. In 5 overs, GAS 40 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. A solid power play so far. Despite losing a wicket, the openers gave them a flying start with some elegant stroke play. And even though Crickingdom managed to strike back, the run rate is healthy. Bhavya D here to continue. One more flighter one, but this time, first ball, they just smashed Global Indian International School. As I've mentioned earlier, so a lot of youngsters were performing on this big stage. This is absolutely a fascinating one to watch out. It's like a dream. The players who are performing on the stage can go create something, bigger in the future. Crickingdom on the other end will be eager to squeeze in few dot balls and maybe even sneak in another wicket before the field splits. We are in for a gripping contest here. Bhavya D. 16 runs so far in his over. But what a start from a Global Indian International School. 42 runs on the board. This is a clever batting, and also the field placements. Now they've got to adjust to get these two batters out, popping out of the crease. Lakshya, the batter, and seems to be a tighter one. But is it catches dropped or not? A chance for the run out. What was that? And where that collapse got happened? Everyone was literally waiting for that, whether the fielder would have taken that ball or not. Lakshay is a lucky champ. A fuller one, straighter, attacking on the right area. Now he needs that single desperately. They say everything is perfect, going well and good for Global Internet International School, GIS. So the foundation has been laid, but this is where the momentum can shift quickly. Beautifully bowled. Excellent bowling. But this is where the momentum can shift quickly. The new batter is just getting his eye in, while the said batter might look to take a few calculated risks before the field spreads out. One more to go. The bowler walks back, slowly whipping the sweet half is for it, giving a bit of room. The right hand batter, Lakshay, sensible batting. A single to finish off this over, just going with some nice touch and flow. 6 overs got completed. GS They are looking very strong. 46 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. End of the power play, and GIIS finishes at 46 runs on the scoreboard as of now. Catch it is the call, but couple of bounces in straight towards the fielder. What is he doing? So the openers got him off to a flyer in the first few overs with boundaries flowing freely on the both sides of the wicket. And, this wicket is something which is happening well and good for these two batters. When you look up the fifth over, oh, this one has to be very, very dangerous. And a batter, Lakshay, is going for a bigger one. But he done it very well to keep the scoreboard moving. In this 47 runs, the contribution of Lakshay, 16 of 15, is something we have to keep an eye on. That now the real game begins between Lakshay and Arjun B. Wicketkeeper from behind the stumps looks good, and the bowlers have more protection in the deep. But this middle pace will test the patience and the shot selection of the batters. GIIS build steadily, or will they go for that acceleration? Crickingdom, on the other hand, will be looking to tighten things up, maybe bring on a spinner or a medium pacer who can bowl into the pitch, vary the pace, and put pressure on the new batter. This is the adjustment, and that's a clever appeal from the wicket keeper. What was that? Okay, there is no bit of indication from the straight umpire. This momentum is going good. GIIS favor at this point, but one more wicket here for Crickingdom Thunderbolts. Definitely they will be back into this game. And even if you just look at the combinations, the bowlers which they have in their pipeline, full toss one, hammered it. Will be crucial in setting the tone for the rest of the innings, and that's a lovely call from the non-striker. Immediately they pushed for that couple of runs. 50 runs on the board for GIIS, Global Indian International School. They lost their first wicket, and now everything is going well and good for them. Hold on the offside, a fuller one again. One to finish off this over. 51 runs on the board for GIIS. Seven completed. Very first ball, a stronger one from Bhavya D. He's just continuing his spell, and that came right on the slot for the batter. A full toss one. Lakshay, 17 of 16. DVT, 10 of 11. They're just immediately pressing here. Now this looks good from Bhavya D. Not bowling a bad ball. But right here, if you see DVT and Lakshay, they are just accelerating this innings perfectly. Perfection at its best. It's good to see these youngsters showing their talent. Tight call, safe. David T and Lakshay, that running between the wickets in the middle, is so sensational to watch out. You need that anticipation, and you need that temperament to show your running skill. They both are great athletes. It's all happening for them. At one point of time, GIS, they're so good in their opening stuff. In the middle, they lost their opening pair, and now it's all going good for them. What a comeback from Bhavya D. Not going for any bigger runs in this over. They started off with the single and they pushed for the couple of runs in the third ball. Easy picking, stumping work from the wicket keeper. But yes, that has been given us out. Yes, they're celebrating this wicket. What made him to come out of the crease? That is the question right now. This partnership was going very, very good, but where that mistake happened, he lost his wicket. David T and Laksh A, this partnership was going on active mode, but what a sensational bowling stuff from Bhavya D on the very last ball, asking the batter to come out of the crease immediately. That pure and that clear stamping work done by the wicket keeper. What a work! What a way to dismiss that batter out. So this looks that the intent which has been shown from Crickingdom Thunderbolts, the way they started and how they are giving their comeback in this game, and they are back. 56 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. 8 overs got completed. White goal given by the straight umpire. But that has been counted as the right delivery. Agustia S, the bowler. One more delivery from Agustia S. So GAS have done well to preserve wickets while maintaining a healthy run rate. Now it's all about pacing the middle overs. The first 5 to 6 overs, the power play has got ended, pacing the middle overs and setting up for a strong finish. Crickingdom will know they missed a few chances in their power play. They need to pull things back with tight lens and a breakthrough. Agustia S coming up with another wide one. So these runs are actually gifted for the global Indian international school. The conditions looks good for batting, but this is the pace where scoreboard pressure can build if the boundaries dry up. The set batter is looking composed, timing the ball well and playing along the ground. So if these two batters bat, GAS could easily cross 100 runs mark. Intelligent bowling from GIIS. So, and also this is the critical piece for GIIS. The new batter, Elvin T, who comes out to the middle. Power play is done. Field has been spread. It's about smart cricket now, taking singles, picking gaps, and not forcing the big shots. Somebody has to take his time, just knocking it around. The intent is clear. Consolidate first, exploit later. Agastya is the bowler. Again, what was that? That reaction from the bowler. He's just walking towards the batter. So there's frustrations and the similarities between the bowler and the batter. More number of the times often we see in the modern T20 cricket. So far the game is nicely poised. GAS are a highly ahead with the start, but this middle over spell can swing it either way. Touch and go, and that's a single. It's a battle of patience as of now. 9 overs got completed. GAS 65 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Vardhan K, the bowler, is bowling his first over in this game. But what a comeback this has been from Crickingdom Thunderbolts after taking that couple of wickets in the last few overs. And this should be trouble for the non-striker. Finally, safe. So once the second wicket fell, just as GIS were starting to rebuild a clever piece of bowling slower through the air and tempting the batter into a lofted shot, and he couldn't clear that fielder at long off. So these two batters have to bat for the next few overs. A timely strike for Crickingdom to keep the pressure on. Beautifully struck. Is a fielder is still waiting to collect the ball at this stage. GIS are so strong. The match is pretty balanced well right now, but they will be aware they need a partnership right now between Divin T and Elvin T. Lakshay, unfortunately, he got out. The new batters will be looking to rotate strike, settle in, and they have to launch in the final 6 to 7 overs. This pitch looks bit helping for the batters, and then it was early on to grip and turn for the spinners too. So once we see that the pitch is reacting well balanced for both the sides, cutting sticks in the surface, short selection will be a key right now. Miss hits could easily find fielders. Heavily struck. Hits hard straight towards the fielder. Someone is in the danger right now. Non-striker says finally, don't run. We may get into trouble. 10 completed. GIIS 71 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets.
After the completion of this 10.3 GIS, they're so good. And we have seen SF now 21 extras, 76 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Quite an interesting one. This bridge and you know exposure. Global Indian International School. GIS is more than just a school; it's a holistic development hub that's been producing a well-rounded student athletes over the years, known for this emphasis on both academics and extracurriculars. This GAS has built a strong cricketing program nurturing young talent with discipline, coaching, and exposure to competitive matches. Last ball of this over. So far, Dasani given 20 runs on the board. There's a bowling spin, completing his quota. Last ball of this over. Struck nicely and a decent one to finish off this over. Welcome back, everyone. GIS 80 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Elvin T is on 6 and David T is on 20 of 29. Vardhan K, the bowler, a couple of deliveries to go. So today's lineup reflects just that balance side with the power hitters. Played nicely, cuts towards that region, a balance side with this dependable, and they are trying to play that risky shots. And if you see that last ball, what was that? That beautiful dive came from the batter, diving towards the batting crease, going for the risky single. And this bowling unit that knows how to stick to the plans. Now turning to the Crickingdom Thunderbolts, a team that represents one of the most dynamic cricketing academies in the uh, grassroots scene. This match is going live on Sporty Go and Crick Clubs Live. So we are presenting this wonderful match to all the cricket enthusiasts and also the people who are matching, watching this match through a mobile. And kudos to all the staffs. So they have been working on the background for this wonderful match, and they're streaming this beautiful match to all the spectators. So the Thunderbolt squad is built with intent. This boys plan an aggressive brand of cricket, fearless, athletic, and tactically sharp with structured coaching from experienced mentors. Rayansh K. Short ball, immediately giving the presence for the batter to play that one, and this one played brilliantly. Fielding units or clever bowling rotations, it's all happening with them. So we are witnessing with two strong cricketing cultures in action. GIS with their textbook approach and composure, and the Crickingdom Thunderbolts bringing that intensity, energy, and tactical awareness. It's not just a match; it's a battle of cricketing, philosophies. Someone is in the danger. There should be a run-out chance for Crickingdom Thunderbolts, but the same kind of mistakes, that collapse, which is likely happening regularly for GIS. Is that the desperate run needed for Divinity to go for the risky single? Every run scored, every dot ball delivered comes with a sense of pride and preparation. These young guns aren't just playing for a win, they are playing to make a mark. Rayanshke, oh, easy picking for the batter, stepping out of the crease, almost literally dancing towards the ball. Rayanshke, the scoreboard is ticking up. Run rate seems to be good for GIS. Short ball, given that width for the batter to play that one, but this will be accounted as right ball. Started off with the three in this very first ball of this over. Rayanshke, the bowling change. It's worked for Crickingdom Thunderbolts or not? That is a question. The bowler is still waiting for that one. Finally, the ball went for to clear the boundary ropes. So four to finish off this over. 95 runs on the board for the loss of two wickets. GIS 13 completed. This GIS as a symbol of excellence, not only in academies but also in shaping future sporting stars with campers spreading across multiple countries. GIS carries an international pedigree, but it's at the heart it nurtures on ground talent with discipline, structure, and purpose. But it's so lovely and good to see the this contest between GIS. This is Crickingdom Thunderbolts. From the very beginning of this match, the cricket team is a reflection of that philosophy. But Divinity and Elvinty, what are they doing on the middle? They need that runs. They know the importance of this runs won't come easily for them, and that's how the presence and react. They go from consolidation to explosion in a matter of overs, and when they get on top, they are relentless. It's a fast, smart, and aggressive cricket from a group of that's hungry to dominate. Varadan K, the bowler, kept the fielder on the right area, edged, and that ball is slightly going towards the boundary ropes, but it is not covering that much of big distance. 99 on the board, and the dot ball from Vardanke. Very, very well bowled. 100 runs already up for GIS, and we are witnessing this 14.1 in this game. Divinity 27 of 36 and LVT 15 of 14. What a contribution from these two batters for Global Indian International School. They started uh, with some, fiery start, and what was that from Riyansh K? That problems, that errors are still happening with them when he's just flighting the ball. Um, if you just look at the ball release from his hand, immediately he need that press. He's just literally asking the batter to step out of the crease, and that beautifully strike played by Divinity. That couple of runs for the batter. And what makes this matches so exciting? GIS versus Crickingdom Thunderbolts. Their ability to switch gears. Oh, this has been very, very dangerous. The clever thinking from Riyansh K to Elvin T. GIS doesn't just train students, they shape the individuals. But 105 for the loss of 2 wickets so far in this game. 14.5 short ball. Timed it very well, Elvin T. Oh, that couple of runs definitely will give and add more boost and confidence to GIS in this time. The top order has laid the foundation, and now the middle order is cashing in. Boundaries are coming more freely right now, and this singles matters the most. Now the running between the wickets has been so sharp, and the momentum is clearly with GIS heading into the death overs. 107 for the loss of 2 wickets with the single. Moving on to 108, it's already three digits on the marker for GIS. The batting side has been done well to preserve wickets. Only two down with another 5 overs left. They will now aim for a final flourish, possibly pushing for a 150 plus. That kind of total would put scoreboard pressure on the Crickingdom Thunderbolts. Wadanke the bowler. Meanwhile, the Crickingdom need to regroup fast. They have been economical in patches, but they now require a breakthrough. A quick wicket here could halt the charge and give them a chance to close out the innings with too much damage. But this is something a sensible batting, which I would like to tell on Elvin T and David T, taking that responsibility, carrying the whole burden on their shoulders. They want this match to win for GIS. So whatever the runs which they put on the scoreboard in this first innings, this could be the talk of the day. Definitely, this will be counted. This match is going on live on Sporty Go, and you can watch this wonderful match with this streaming. So, Cricket Clubs live on Sporty Go. They are the official streaming platform presenting this wonderful match of GAS versus Crickingdom Thunderbolts. 115 on the board for GIS. The very first ball, the batter is not in a happy mood. Immediately, just pressed towards to the ball, and he came out from the crease and short ball. This one has been vanished, I guess. The top three batters deserve credit for GIS. This platform, they played a percentage cricket in the middle overs, nudging, rotating strike, and taking calculated risk. Now, with only a few overs left, they are just were shifting their gears. The boundaries are flowing, the running is urgent, and the Crick Kingdom fielders are under pressure. They need that wickets, even though they're slightly showing their intent towards the game of this cricket here. It's not just about the scoreboard right now. It's about intent. GIS know the importance of the strong finish in a T20 game. They can push this past to 150. They are giving the bowlers the breathing space they need to attack from ball one. The communication between the batters has been superb. Quick singles, twos, and knowing when to take on the deep field. 120 is already up, and that's a boundary. Finally, some amount of runs and the extra runs for GIS on this time. The game awareness is so sharp, exactly what you expect from a school with a strong cricketing ecosystem like GIS is absolutely a pleasure one to watch out. But so far, the GIS batters have been in total control, creating gaps and punishing anything short or wide. Mahu raced the ball. Somehow, at one point of time, the runs were coming easily for GIS. But all credit goes to these two batters, Elvin D and Devin D. The One is 31 of 25, and that's a dot ball. That's stuck on the contact, it seems. Started off with the dot ball, and that's a bice. 17 completed, GIS, 128 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. 17 gone, 128 for the loss of 2 wickets. GIS marching on confidently. This has been a well scrutined innings, perfectly paced and anchored by a smart batting unit that knows exactly when to shift gears. The partnership in the middle has been the turning point, but they have been built it with maturity and now they are unleashing the fireworks. From imagine the situation 71 for 2 at the halfway mark to 128 for now. What a partnership! This has been the solid surge with the 57 runs coming in just 7 overs. To all the listeners and the spectators who are watching this match through your mobile phone with the help of this official streaming platform Sportico and Quick Clubs Live, I would like to tell this beautiful stat from the last few overs what we are witnessing in this game from 71 for 2 to till 128 now. Almost 50 plus runs. This partnership is going down to the wire between these two batters. 3 overs to go with 8 wickets in hand. GIS will now be eyeing that magic of 150 plus total. The batters are set, timing the ball sweetly, and they have kept the scoreboard ticking without taking unnecessary risk. Crickingdom Thunderbolts are under pressure. The bowlers need to find something a slow one, a yorker, maybe a fielding brilliance to break this rhythm. Because right now, GIS are bossing the game and dictating the tempo. There's a call from the bowler. Immediately, that press came from the batter. So this is the crucial aspect of this match, where we see 128 is already up for GIIS. 128 on the board for GAS. Marius, the bowler, is bowling and you know trying to contain the runs out of yes. And this should be gone. I guess this should be gone. I guess that's another clear worker from the wicket keeper, collecting the ball immediately and just showing the presence of mind. Is so strong and clear from behind the stumps. The batter's footwork becomes key. If you hang back, you might be get surprised by the lift. And if you're too eager on the front foot, a back of length ball can zip past your edge. Shot selection and timing need to be adjusted accordingly. And for the bowlers, especially seamers, it's a dream if you hit through the right length. So after a long, long time, that wicket has been gone. So now a new batter has to step up. Arab, yes, short ball, and I think the catch has been dropped by the fielder near to the boundary ropes. So today we have seen like how both the GIS and Crickingdom Thunderbolts have breathed the surface very well, adapting that approach and respected the clean mat condition. This makes the contest even more tactically rich. The runs are coming easily on the another hand for GIS. Short ball tempting the batter. Hundred and 27 for the loss of two wickets. GIS a short ball, and that was actually a clear thinking from the new batter. Now with these two batters, RBS and Amrit K needs to go for some bigger runs to finish off this innings to put a good total on the scoreboard. And there he goes. And that was an easy picking. They're not in a bad mood to be sort of deliveries here. Celebrating very well, GAS. That is the positive aspect, and that is a clear intent has been shown from them, from their area. These are the gifted runs for GIS. They've been waiting for so long time, where these mistakes might happen. And we are back. What a dream start for Global Indian International School. In the very first over, they have got the wicket. And this run chase and the potential is first one we are slightly looking out from the Kingdom Thunderbolts. And they've lost an important man. The bowler getting that bright start. And he knows the importance of this time. The first few overs is going to be a crucial one with the new bowler. Exciting contest. David T, the bowler, the man who was spending a lot of time on the middle, the first innings. Thunderbolts. They lost the first wicket in the very second ball of the second innings. David T, the man. Can he get another one or not? That is a question. Coming up with some steady pace. This will be counted. So the first run's on the mark. for Crickingdom Thunderbolts. And this will be another added advantage and the support for a team like Kingdom Thunderbolts, chasing a more than 100 plus runs in the second innings. This is not going to be easy one for them. A very, very, a tougher one, a bit hard too. They lost their opening pair in the very first ball itself. So this might be creating another pressure. Short ball straight away to the hands of the bowler. And the field adjustments have been made by DVT. One more ball to go in this over. And look at the bowling spell suffered in the very first over. First ball went for a dot of one, and second ball created the pressure and attempted the batsman, and he had taken the wicket. Not a big over, not a big over from DVT. Interesting one. So two to finish off this very first over. It's a clever bowling display. Four for one, another big shot, and straight away the umpire has raised his fingers or not. That is a point right now. 3 to 4 fielders simply staring at the umpire, and now they need to discuss. with the leg umpire, whether the batter is getting that point of contact. Arjun B and Kayan C is still on the crease. The amount of time which has been taken, the middle for the last ball that we have seen, the two overs already got completed. Crickingdom Thunderbolts, they are at pressure. DVT the bowler. Bolden! What a delivery from DVT! A tall man, a big appearance, performing on the big stage. The ball came straight away towards the batter, and you miss, I hit. That is a response. What a wicket, and what a acceleration point on his bowling spell. Excellent stuff. This is from Divichi. A man who is performing with both bat and ball today, and he is a star. He is a performer. There is no doubt on that. Straight away, the ball kissing the stumps. That's the immediate response. This is the amount of, you know, the time which has been taken from DVT, GIIS. What a bowling. This one was went too close. Very, very close. Two wickets so far in this game. The thing which we have seen in the second innings, it's slightly going on a tough contest for Crickingdom Thunderbolts. They've lost their important batters in the last a couple of deliveries back that we have seen. A 3.1 is loading time. See the batter and Vardhan K. So Vardhan K, we have seen like what he did in the bowling. It is a time for him to come and perform on this big stage. Elvin T, so now it is the time for him to take the responsibility. So the whole burden on his shoulders right now. High time to give up that potential. Clear intent. Short ball. Struck nicely, and this ball is not going anywhere. Bigger one. Went for a bigger one. And the bowler is giving a little bit of room for the batter to play that big shot. Just go and take a look at from the very first ball. A single, another single, which means not going for a bigger runs in the last few deliveries. Again, the asking run rate is slightly ticking for the Crickingdom Thunderbolts. They need to be very sharp and they have to be very, very calculative on this precise stage. 100 plus runs is the chase, which is not going to be an easy one for them to come up in this match. When you lose your important batters in the very first overs, this is going to be a tight and tricky one. And he knows exactly this could be a trouble. This could be a trouble from the down striker. Chance for the run out. The bowler collected the ball on the very final moment. But I think he's very safe. Can see the man. What made him to go for the risky run? Crickingdom Thunderbolts, they're already on trouble. The straight umpire says, okay, that is fine. 4 overs got completed. 9 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. 4.1 Crickingdom Thunderbolts, 10 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Vardhan K 3 of 6 and Kain C 4 of 9. So Vishnu B the bowler. He's bowling his first over in this game, and this atmosphere, this venue conditions is looking very fascinating one. But this is going to be a tighter one and a risky contest for Crickingdom Thunderbolts. This 100 runs plus big chase is right on the contest for them to achieve this feat. Obviously, this is not going to be easy one. For 20 overs, 149 on the board, GIIS. What a team and what an effort. This match is powered by Crick Clubs, and Sporty Go is the official streaming platform for broadcasting this match. So far, so well and good. 11 on the board. Vishnu B, the bowler. The field adjustments were made. Last ball of this over. The current run rate is 2.48, and this looks prominent one from Vardhan K and Kain C. Both are strong batters, and they are at the good position right now. This strong, steady, and this run chase has to get continued, edged, and they have the fielder there. The placement was right. Quite an impressive one. Sri Christian, the bowler. Played down the leg side and drifting towards the batter. Can't see the batter. Well done, Kate. Now he's taking a bit of time to come and play a few more deliveries in this game. But as I've mentioned earlier, this 20 overs, it still is in the hands of the clubs, the Thunderbolts. Plenty of chances, and whatever the risk which you take in this game, definitely this will go bigger and higher. Sri Krish, and one more change in the bowling stuff from GIS. Immediately they're just slightly pressing with the bowlers which they have in their pipeline. But it not seems to be the medium pace up, likely to be called. That is getting their daughter bowls more and more. 17 of 2 for Crickingdom Thunderbolts. Vishnubi, the bowler, coming out of the crease. Vardhan Gay wants to go for a bigger one. The ball has been landed safely. Straight away, the fielder running towards the ball immediately. The presence of mind from the fielder looks very strong. But if you just look at the current run rate is 3.00. When you are chasing more than 100 plus runs, which is almost near to the 150, you have to be very, very calculative at this point. Single in the modern day T20 cricket, we have witnessed some big, big nail biting thrillers and the last over finishers. So, whenever you try to give that opening, that big start, that first 6 overs is going to be a crucial one. GIIS, they're strong in their plans, and this team is looking on a good shape. Again, a fuller one attacking the Wadanke. This segment, and we can see there are a lot of consequences if you face the daughter balls when you're chasing a 150. This is not going to be an ideal one. You have to come with some fresh plans. Very well bowled by Vishnu B to finish off this over. 7 completed. Half of the overs have got completed in this innings. 21 on the board for uh, Kingdom. Gone. In the very first ball, the batter tried to show that intent, but unfortunately, that run out made them costlier right now. Already, they lost their couple of wickets in a regular interval. Now, one more down for Greek clubs, Thunderbolts. This is not the start which they want to get in this match while they're chasing this more than 100 plus runs. As soon as they feel that pressure, GIIS is totally putting the complete pressure on their opponent. Kind see the batter. And the new batter who comes out to the middle to join with Kind is Kabir H. But we just have to talk about this point. The unfortunate run out and the silly run outs, the poor calls is going to be a really frustrating one. It will make to take the wrong decision for Cricket Club's Kingdom Thunderbolts. This is the under 15 match. Sporty Go, B15 League. A big match between these two sides. White call given by the straight umpire, but this will be a counted one. A straight Christian. The amount of runs which you give, it will be a juicy one for the batter to pick, and they might get settled down for the next few overs. This is the total pressure right now. And look at the release of the ball from his hand. Something a sensational one to watch out. It got completed. CTH, 24 runs on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Rajas K, the bowler, spinner in action, the left arm, that immediate presence who can bowl quicker, flight through the air. Again, giving him much of chance for the batter to play that risky single, but Kain C and Kabir is now feeling there the pressure. The momentum is completely went towards GIS. They batted till the 20th over, and now there's amount of pressure in this beautiful climate. They came back with some stronger plans. They went with some right ideas. They have a very good shape of bowlers in their pipeline who can come and restrict the runs. In the end, one more beautiful delivery from Rajas K.
Nine got completed. CTH 29 runs on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Advik the bowler, 9.1, 28 runs on the board, and this one has been very close. And I think so. It has been given as out. Whether the ball is just slightly kissing the stumps or not, I think that was very, very too close. The ball kept a little bit shorter, and given the batsman a 50-50 contest to think whether to go for the ball or not. An important wicket and an important breakthrough from GIIS, and this game has been well went one-sided, done and dusted for them. When you lose your important batters at the regular interval, and this sort of collapses, and you can feel this pressure. Chasing almost near to the 150. This game is going closer and closer. 29 on the board, but the negative sign is Crickingdom Thunderbolts. They've lost the 4 wickets. Advik C. Can he get another one or not? Right through the air and straight away towards the batter. But what a clever piece of bowling this has been, showing the full intent and showing all the possible results of what they can bring for their side. Getting that grip and bit of bounce, bowling with full strength and showing that intent towards a game of cricket. Something that is a want to watch out from this bowler. Advik C. Straight towards the path. Almost 4 to 5 fielders inside the circle right now, attacking the batter. Anik, a shot of a tiny material. And this champ is trying to take the single, but Kabir Head says no is a call. There is nothing pretty much in going to take on the risky single here. They're not happy. 10 overs got completed, which means half of the side of this innings that got completed. 29 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. Now it's time for them to go and have some drinks. 10 overs got completed. CTH 29 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. Rajas K coming up with some plans. But this has been some, a tight fielding setup to remove these two batters out. Dani Kes and Kabir H. But when you lose momentum, while chasing this big target, it's always gives you, you know, the frustration point. Like you have to go and play for each and every ball. Each and every ball matters and counts here from this situation, and you will be getting that intent. It's like a forcing matter of a thing. Easier one, that picking non-striker has to be very very careful. Immediately came towards that crease. Short ball, and that has been very very close. And if you just look at the reaction, the fielder was standing at that slip, and you could have felt that how important that one for them. Copyright Chinani, yes, leading this party right now. But 11 got completed, 33 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. The pressure of the chase has clearly got into the Thunderbolts. Early wickets rocked their foundation, and the scoreboard just hasn't moved the way they would have liked. 4 down, and the matter is right now, and not even at the halfway mark in terms of the target. This is now more about survival than strategy. Credit goes to the whole team. GIS, they are backed their bowlers with excellent field placements, tight lens, and consistent energy, risky shots. And if you see what is exactly happening with the Kabir H and Anik Ace, they want that runs, and you can see the desperation mode is already on with them, trying to go for each and every ball. They're trying to uh, literally showing that intent. The green wicket mat is all was also played a role, offering just enough bounce and pace to keep the batters guessing. Crickingdom still has depth in the batting, but the required run rate is climbing with every dot ball from here. They will need not just a partnership but a miracle. Yes, absolutely. That is a one word which I can tell from my end. They are to turn this around. A counter attack is risky, but delay could be just as costly. This is now is the entire GAS game to lose. They bossed the first innings and are dominating the second. The Thunderbolts are hanging on, but the momentum is clearly one-sided right now. 12 got completed. Crickingdom Thunderbolts 36 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. 12 got completed, and the Crickingdom Thunderbolts are hanging by a thread. 36 for the loss of 4 wickets. Still needing 114 runs in just 8 left. And now these two fresh batters at the crease, Limesh J and Babia D. And this will be adding a more responsibility on their shoulders right now. But an inexperienced Limesh J and Babia D bowling a short ball to the left-hander who came out to the middle. And this should be close. Will be a close and run out. Oh. Not the one which they want right now. And CTH, they lost their new batter right now. A batter who is desperately, on very active, going for the desperate single, and he loses his wicket. Bhavia D, I guess, Limesh J is on the another end. A left-hander who played that ball very nicely, and immediately after playing that shot, went for that single. But what made them to press to go for another run? The desperation, the anticipation towards the game of cricket. Even though they knows this is going to be a high task and it's a big chase, it will be not coming to be a easy one. They knows very clearly, and they knows the required run rate is nearly touching of 14 and over right now, and they've got to do it with the completely new pair at the crease. 36 for 5 right now. A new batter, a new right hand batter who comes out to the middle. This is where experience and calm hits matters. But for the bowling side, GIS are in cruise control. They have picked up the wickets irregularly, tightened the screws, and haven't allowed even a snip of momentum. The fielders are charged up, the bowlers are hitting hard lines, and the energy out there is all blue and gold. GIS are closing in, and the Thunderbolts need a miracle from here. This is the one. This is the one exactly we were just talking from the last few overs. The non-striker needs the desperate single. So when you go for the risky single, you will be get caught, and you will be an under trouble. Vishrudhar, the bowler, a slip in place, a point. Mid off and mid on. So all the plans are with GIIS in this game. No ball and wicket. The extra spatters at one point of time for them. Another one. That frustration. So when you take bad decisions, you will lose your wicket. You have to be very calculated and clear in your mind whether are you going for the ball or not. That presence of mind from the batter. They have the mid-on fielder there, and he is going towards the ball from behind. Not the easier one for him to go and collect it. 12.4 is already on moving. 42 runs on the board. Outside is a call from the wicket keeper. There might be a little bit of point of contact. That is the question, and that maybe the deflection. But the umpire is slightly shaking his heads from left to right. So which means he's so clear in his plan. One more extra. This will be a counted one. Vishrutha, the bowler. 44 runs on the board for the loss of 5 wickets. 13 got completed. Obviously, an out. That's an out. A big dismissal from GIS International School. What a start that we have seen from them in the second innings. It's been a complete one-sided dominance. Not only handy with the bat, and they are too uh, good with the bowling also, and also in the fielding department. This has been a sensational one to watch out from them. Removing the batters completely, and Club Kingdom Thunder bowls. They're already under trouble. 44 for the loss of 6 wickets. Umpire is slightly still checking, and hopefully we'll be showing you the decision. A new batter already joined with the non-striker, the middle. So it's like half of the job has been completely done and dusted from the GIAs in this game. They still have something, a 10 to 20% of the task which is yet to be get completed. RBS, RBS to continue. 2 to 3 fielders for the new batter. RBS, the tall man, green mat surfaces, especially with often more bounce than cement or the red mat wickets. The movement of the pitch. See, this is a bit slow. One on striker is in trouble. The mat doesn't Detroit like a tough, but the green color and the texture can still help the ball nip around, especially if there is more moisture underneath. Steam drives or pulls can easily lead to top edges or mistimized shots. There he goes for the bigger one and done gone. RBS, one more wicket for him in this game. And that too happened in the same over. A new batter who comes out to the middle in the same over. Total collapse and total frustration, and GIIS, they are back into this game. So CTH, it means this might be the end of the story for them. Seven gone, 44 runs on the board for the loss of 7 wickets. It is all about the tail enders' responsibility right now. This is not the match that we want to see from CTH. In just in and around the 20 to 25 minutes, the second innings that got started at 15. But however, this is not the one that we want to see from the batting team. So if they lose another couple of wickets, one more wicket right now, definitely it's a pressure on for them. Too close, an appeal out of yes and gone. Hat trick. Is that a hat trick one? I guess 44 for 8 right now. Rayansh K, the new batter who came out to the middle to join with Limesh J. Is that the point of contact? Bat and ball. That ball came, closer towards the batter. It's what seems to be an hat-trick one. The fourth one went as a dot ball. And what a bowling effort. What a bowling spell from RBS. And this bowling is being something, an economical and a beautiful from him. So it's mean there is no point of contact. Okay, a new batter. He's walking out to the middle right now. So the toughness start got started. CTS 44 runs on the board for the loss of 8 wickets. A slip in place. ROBS 3 wickets for him. This man is the champion. He's the star of the day. No doubt on that. 14 got completed. New bowler into the attacker. Straight away the ball towards the batter. And the non-striker wants a single. No, is it called? Spinless and effective early. However, the batters can also feel that struggle to judge whether that the ball is getting that low bounce. Later, if the match settled down unevenly, in some discussion between the umpire and the bowler. And this ball is not going anywhere. A short ball. So the visual of a green mat when you play on this surface, especially that mental strength, and you have to bring your the stability and that coordination towards the bat and ball. That is a one we have to almost look out. Oh, the same kind of mistakes that CTH did not to do in this match. Batters often get tentative, leading to that soft dismissals or the lack of the intent. Most probably, we have seen the n number of times in this game from Quick Club Thunderbolts. 44 for 8 CTH. This is the textbook display of how to defend the target with the tight line. GIIS putting up a great show today. Aggressive feeling, smart bowling changes. GIS have completely owned the second innings. That is what I can tell from my end. What a demolition job this has been by the GS. Ruthless, relentless, and razor sharp with the ball. Thunderbolts now need more than 100 plus runs in just 6 overs with only 2 wickets in hand. It is safe to say this match is all but done unless something miraculous things, and it has to be happen. 3 to 4 fielders for the batter to restrict the runs. Clever thinking from GIIS. One more time, they're proving why they are the legendary side, why they are the champions. Even too closer this time. That we have seen the appeal from the wicket keeper. Not for the very first time. That last over, we have seen the wicket, and that is a one thing which is more important. We have witnessed. Catch it is the call, and oh, this has to be trouble. Non-striker needs to come back to his own position immediately. A desperate call on going for the whiskey single. Outside is a call, and everything is safe and clear. Catch it is a goal and gone. This is something a planned one, and a well-fine thinking from the bowling stuff. How many times we have witnessed in the same game the way they planned towards the batter,